Hi, welcome to Insider Yachting. This is Market Watch Wednesday. We have around 35 boats that have come on the market over the last 7 days, so we're going to run through those now. We've already prepared full brochures for each and every one of those boats, so if there are any that you'd like to see more information about, contact us through the website, or you can email me direct at philip.bell@insideryachting.com, and I'll get those brochures over to you right away. So let's take a look at this week's yachts. So the first one that we have for you, we're going from biggest to smallest. So this is a 137 foot, built in 1992. Went through a refit a couple of years ago. The name's AMZ. It's built by Marine Technic. Don't have much of a pedigree, that yard, but it's over there in Athens, and they're asking just under $4 million. Next one is an older ISA. They are building much larger boats now. They went through some pretty big changes in the yard. Beginning of last year, end of the previous year. Aqua Vitas, 136 feet long, built in 2007, has a 5 stateroom layout. This one's over in Italy as well. The ISA yard is in Ancona. ISA stands for International Shipyards Ancona. Victoria Del Mar, this isn't a new boat to the market. It's just gone through a brokerage house change. It's a Moonin, great pedigree, Dutch built yard. Will probably do a little bit more of a focus on this boat, maybe in the coming weeks, in the coming reviews. Asking just over $7 million. It's a great value, 121 feet long, built in 2001. Went through a pretty big refit last year. Has a 5 stateroom layout, and that's really probably one of the best ones out of this week's yachts. That's definitely one of my recommendations. Crystal Super Yachts, not much of a pedigree, again, as the first boat that we saw. Crystal 2 is the name of the boat. It's 117 feet long, built in 2005. It's over in Mexico, asking just under $6 million. It's sort of a sport fish yacht. So if you want to join the two, then this is probably a good option for you. Nordland, this is one of their new boats that have come out. This is a 2014. It's only a 3 stateroom layout. For me, that's doesn't quite cut mustard. 111 foot boat with only 3 staterooms, really narrowing yourself to a very, very niche market when you would come to sell this boat. Nice quality though, very good pedigree. Asking just under $15 million. Which is again fairly steep. Nordlands don't have too much of a pedigree in this size range, but very good quality yard overall. That's over in Washington, in Seattle. Bellagio, this is a 110 foot Hargrave, launched in 2001. It's huge interior volumes, not much exterior space there at all. But if it's interior volume that you're looking for, this is going to be a great option for you. And this boat's here in Palm Beach, asking just under $4 million. Has 5 stateroom layout there. Hakim, this is a Euro ship. It's over in Belize. Again, not really any pedigree there. It's built in 1990. It's 102 feet long. Has a 4 stateroom layout. Pretty overpriced as far as I'm concerned. $6 million for a boat like that, when you compare it to something like the Moonin Victoria Del Mar, is really not any comparison for me. So a little bit overpriced here. Trilogy, this is a nice old Stevens Marine. Stevens built a lot of sailboats as well, that were designed by Sparkman Stevens. So great quality boat, a little bit along the Berger lines. Built in 1984, it's 90 feet long. They're asking just under $900,000, and that's here in Florida. Has a 4 stateroom layout. Hope, again, this isn't a new boat to the market. I believe they've just gone through a brokerage change. Fantastic opportunity here, very low price. I know that the owner is very motivated to move on. This is built by Palmer and Johnson, built in 1992. It has a 3 stateroom layout. So a few people will be knocked off right from the bat because it is only 3 staterooms, but a great expedition and long range cruiser. Very good boat for the price there. Matsko, this is in Split in Croatia. This is a San Lorenzo, an older San Lorenzo built in 2000. Has a 4 stateroom layout, asking just over $2 million. Anna Andriana. This is in Fort Lauderdale here. It's an Ocean Alexander built in 2005. It's their enclosed flybridge, 3 stateroom layout. Great boats. They're very popular down here in South Florida. Asking just over $2 million. So this is a boat that's just come on the market today, called Casamar. It's a Marlowe 3 stateroom layout, 70 feet long, built in 2006. It's here in Miami, asking just under $2 million. The Marlows there's quite a few of them on the market at the moment, so if this is the type of boat that you're looking for, then you really have the pick of the crop, because there are a lot of them available right now. A Magic Moment, this is an older Hatteras built in 1992, asking just over $500,000, $550,000. It's in Syracuse in New York. Nice 4 stateroom layout there, like the Hatteras is. Azimuth, this is a 2006 boat, 70 feet long, has a 4 stateroom layout. Nice boat for Miami and the East Coast. They're quite popular down here. Have pretty big interior volumes for the overall size. Phantom, this is a 2011 Sunseeker, has the 4 stateroom layout, again around 70 feet long. They're asking right on $2 million, which is pretty competitive for that year. It's only a couple of years old. This is here down in South Florida as well. Life's Voyage 2, another Ocean Alexander 3 stateroom layout. This is their 68 model. It's the open flybridge version. Launched in 2007. Looks like it went for a refit at the beginning of this year. And this is here in Fort Lauderdale, and they're asking just under $1,600,000. Seahorse, a Symbol. We see lots of these come and go on the market. Fairly good price, a little older though, 2004. 4 stateroom layout, which is great for this size boat. Asking just over $850,000. Whales Way, another Hatteras. This is here in the States. It's over in Massachusetts. 4 stateroom layout, launched in 1985. Nice and competitively priced though at $325,000. Off Season, a Jim Smith convertible Sportfish. It's in Pensacola down here in Florida. A little older, launched in 1986. Only has 2 stateroom layouts, so not a huge interior volume here. And they're asking just over $895,000. Sunseeker, the 2004. It's in La Paz in Mexico. Uscal, I think is how you pronounce that. 58 feet long, asking $700,000. Sunshine Man, an old Sea Ray 2002. Nice cheap price though, $374,000. It's over in Maryland. So this is a Tiara. Tiara's getting pretty popular over here now, especially with the market picking up. We're seeing a lot of movement in this size range, in the sort of 40 to 65 foot range. They're really what's leading the market right now. This boat is in Fort Lauderdale, asking just under $800,000. Launched in 2009. Only has a 2 stateroom layout though. I think the newer versions have a 3 stateroom layout. McKenna, 2004. The boat looks like it should be a 1990s boat, but they have a very old sort of exterior profile. Asking under $500,000, and it's over in California. Has a 3 stateroom layout though, so nice interior volume. An Ocean convertible Sportfish. It's here in Palm Beach. Asking $400,000, launched in 2000. 3 stateroom layout on that, so nice for a Sportfish. My Way Viking. This is one of their new style Vikings. It's almost sort of a Downeaster style boat. It is a sport fish, but without the tuna tower up there, it looks really quite sleek. So this was launched in 2009. It's 2010 model. It's over in Dubai, so not really relevant to anyone over here in the States. But if someone's over there in Europe, not too far to travel for this one. So asking just under $1.2 million there. Has 2 stateroom layout. Nice, fairly new Sunseeker, a Predator, I think this is. It doesn't have a name there. Asking under $850,000. It's here in Fort Lauderdale. Has a 2 stateroom layout. A nice sort of express cruiser day boat there. Solitude. This is a Tiara, 52 feet long, launched in 1999. Nice and cheap though, $260,000. That has a 2 stateroom layout. Bertram, love the Bertrams down here in Miami. This one's here in Fort Lauderdale, launched in 2001, asking just under $500,000. 3 stateroom layout, which is amazing for a 51-foot boat. Sea Legs, this is an open sort of sport fish boat. It's a Tiara, 50 feet long, launched in 2003. It's here in Stuart and has asking price on it fairly good, although the boat is a little bit older now, just under $390,000. Wet Affair, this is a marquee, fairly new marquee, 2010. It's here in Fort Lauderdale, has the triple Volvo inboard engines on this. Lazara did have some issues with using those 3, sometimes 4 Volvo engines with the Azipod drives, so interesting to get a bit of background information on whether Marquis had similar sort of issues. They're asking just under $750,000. It's here in Fort Lauderdale. Coming to the last few now. Ambrosia, they are a Baltic, nice sort of East-based style with the enclosed flybridge, launched in 2002. This is 49 feet long, has 3 stateroom layout, which is great for this size boat. Asking just under $500,000, and that one's here in South Florida as well. Another Azimut, 2012. This is their 48, asking just under $1 million. That's perhaps a little bit overpriced for me, but they do maintain their value quite well. That's called Bona, and it's over in Mexico, Acapulco, I think they are. Happy Man 3, this is a Tollycraft. Don't see too many of the newer Tollycrafts around. This boat's in Washington, has 2 stateroom layout. Nice long range cruiser, launched in 1984. Great price, $229,000. Doctor's Orders, a newer Sea Ray, built in 2011. It's 2012 model. It's over in Texas, asking $599,000. That only has a 1 stateroom layout though. It's not a jet. It's a cruiser's yacht, built in 2005. Great 3 stateroom layout, asking under $300,000. So nice choice there. That's over in Orange Beach in Alabama. And last but not least, we have a Doral. Nice express cruisers. Don't see too many of them over here. It's here in Fort Lauderdale. $299,000, 2 stateroom layout, which is good for this size boat and style of boat, and launched in 2006, and that's called Monkey Shines. So that's it for this week. Quite a wide range of boats. As I mentioned in there, we are seeing a lot more boats sell. They're really being, that market is really being led by the 45 to 65 foot range. We're seeing lots and lots of sales in that size range, and that's having a knock-on effect into the larger boats as well. So great time for buying a boat. Good time now to get it before we start to see those prices starting to sort of level out, and possibly in the future even starting to creep back up to what they were several years back. So email me through the website, or you can send an email to me direct at philip.bell@insideryachting.com. We have all of these brochures ready to go, and we can send them over to you right away. Just leave me the name of the boat that you're interested in, your name, and the best email address to send it to. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.